Hello people of the Long Dark, welcome back. My name is Tim and we are going to continue our Custom Gunloper journey. So in the last episode we made it to the radio control hut and we left here supplies for repairing the void signal transmitter. We are not going to do that now. We are going to do that some time in the future. But now we are going to continue looting Pleasant Valley and establishing probably a regional base in the area. So for now we have bad weather outside, so we are going to pass some time in the hut. Let's see what can we do for that. So for starters, we are going to eat some cattails. Okay. Let's see. Yes, we can prepare some teas. Okay. Also, let's do the rose hip teas. Okay. And let's do the burdock also. Good. Let's have a look at the weather. Okay. We can continue inside. Okay. We could clean the revolver, the one that we are using. Other things to do. No. And we could read. Let's read for now. And by the sound, I think the weather could be better. Yes, that is true. Okay, so because of that, we are going to continue our journey in Pleasant Valley. We are going to billy goat down the mountain. Of course, our target for now is the base that will be there, and also this little cabin. You have to be a little bit careful, because down here we could encounter a bear. Yes, there he is. Okay. Oh, I didn't expect this,
Probably useful.
but I knew it is possible. That's very good. One thing that I would like to mention, I found out and also later tested that if you are traveling on the road surface, not on the ice, you will have a slightly better traveling speed. It is not a huge difference, but there is a difference. So whenever you can, you should use the roads. Okay. Battery? No. Okay. Let's have a look at the mini barn here. I forgot how this is called, but we will find out that in a moment. Sticks are always useful. Anything in the tractor? No. Okay. So in this location, there is a possibility to find, I think, the heavy hammer. Also, directly above us, we could find a rabbit skin hat. That, of course, is for interloper difficulty, but I believe it is true also for the lower difficulties. So the hammer,
I wonder if I can drop any of
for
this
my
hay.
understanding, could be laying around in the hay here. Actually in the straw. This is straw. But I do not see that to be true for today. Let's verify upstairs. Okay. You should try and avoid this area, because even if it's covered with the plank, I believe you can fall through that. Okay. The rabbit skin hat usually appears around here, but it seems that we do not have that today.
This stuff will come in handy.
Okay. Okay. Let's continue. Let's have a drink also. Good. So we are going... Okay. He is pretty close. We are going now straight for the farmhouse. And I believe we will drop some things there. And then go and... let's see. I think I wanted to go to those rocks. There can be a corpse with some loot first, but I believe because we do not have any more lamp oil, we will stay rather and loot the farmhouse itself. And we are going to the rocks and further tomorrow. Because if I now waste some time to go to the rocks and back, then I will probably get to loot the house in the dark, and that is a little bit inconvenient. Okay, anything in the car? We have a message, which is a memento hint towards the dam, the cave system that leads to the dam. Okay. Battery, no. So we will verify a little bit around the farmhouse for now. And I never found anything there, but I verify it almost every time. Let's see if there is something in this barn here. Yes, a car
I'm not gonna be able to
battery.
carry this load for much longer.
Okay. And some stones. Let's try and move this car battery closer to the farmhouse. So this here is as of I would have the battery in my backpack. The speed of the character is the same, but I need to be very careful when I place it, because if it is in the red and I place it, it can go back to the place where I picked it up from. And of course I cannot move it indoors with me this way, only if I pick it up. But I do not want it to be indoors. It is good there. Okay, so we have dog food. That is perfect.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Book, a note. I believe we should find also a recipe here somewhere,
Not sure I can carry much more.
if I am correct. Matches, good. Also we have a can opener and a cooking pot, which is great. Okay. There could be stuff inside this cabinet. You should check there. I have found, I believe, cans in there. Like this. Okay. Good. Let's drop here the oil, the flour, also the raw fish. The raw fish. Actually, the fish we should keep outside, Considering the weather,
It's getting kinda
I
hot.
would try to make a fire. Yes, it is possible with the Meglens, because as I have always said, if you can, you should always do a fire with the Meglens. And that is because you are not practically using up any materials other than wood, and it helps with protection, and it helps with the fire starting level. So considering we have a fire, we are going to take back the fish in the house and cook it. And also we are going to do some water during the looting of the house.
Come on, little fire.
Okay, come on, little fire. Good.
Perfect.
Let's have some sticks here. Also the reclaimed wood. Okay.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Let's cook the fish. Let's also do some water. No more. So 34 minutes. Let's do half a liter, and we are going to change that in a moment. Let's leave some stuff here. So for now we will leave this. Also some coal. We can leave this. Okay, we can leave the matches. Okay, anything from here? Not really. The t-shirt. These can stay. We are going to leave one hexo, one insulated flask, both of the firearm cleaning kits. This revolver I would like to empty and then leave it here. Okay. The wires and the cloth. I will keep the down with us. Let's unload this revolver and now leave it in the fridge, because that is perfectly logical. And we will keep only one full magazine for the revolver. Well, it is not actually a magazine, but okay. Let's have a look here. We have found some salt. Okay. Anything here? No. In the bathroom? Nope. Nope. We are not going to use the toilet water. I would like to do this game without it, if possible. Okay, let's change these. Great, and now do 2 liter in each of these. Great, let's eat the fish. Okay, perfect. And also let's eat this. And this. And some water. Great. Let's continue looting. Maple syrup. Great. A book that is conveniently placed near the fireplace. Nothing there. I will actually move the films in the fridge. Another books. Oh, revolver ammunition. Nothing there. Okay. Great. Let's see here. Okay. Let's have a look in the basement. But I want to put some more wood on the fire. And also take a torch. Because I do not know the lighting conditions in here. Pry bar. Okay. Whetstone, the salt we will move
I'm not sure I carry
upstairs.
much more.
Okay. Medicine. Let's see. Let's search for carrots. And potato. Good. Anything else? Some wires. Okay. Good. Any clothing? Nope. And in here, nothing. Not a lot of stuff here, but it is okay. Let's get back upstairs. And also we will have
This
to
pack is
loot
getting kind of heavy.
the upper floor. Let's leave some stuff here, including the salt. This one. Then this and that. And that. Okay. And the salt. Actually, let's have a look at those. We could leave these. Okay. No, these are better. Okay. $55. Good. Okay.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
That is good for leather. That's a little bit better, but let's have it here. Nothing inside. Nothing under the bed.
I think I can use this.
Okay. There we looked. And we have to look also here. Nothing there.
I'll take it.
Okay. Good. So now we have looted the whole farmhouse. Still 10-20 minutes on those. Let's leave here if anything. Believe cooking skill. Okay, so we are going to leave the mending book here, but we are going to keep these two because on this one we have 1 more hour and we will take this one with us. Let's leave 2 books in our inventory. Okay, I could leave that and actually I will leave those 2 here and I will take only this. These I will keep. Leave those. I believe that I can leave that also. Good. Okay. I think I will leave the coffee on the table because I do not know if it decays and I would not like it to disappear. Okay. Leave that. And the cloth. Perfect. Let's leave some stuff here. Those would be the carrots, the potatoes, and the coffee. The rest, I think I will keep. I will also keep these, because they hardly weigh anything. And they are very good for recovering health when sleeping, because you sleep better when using those teas. Okay, let's pick up the water. I would like to make the other two reishi teas, and I would also like to warm up some of these so we could eat them. Remember, every time you not that every time you warm up a found food item that can be warmed up, you achieve one cooking skill point. So these cannot be warmed up, and we have nothing else. Okay, let's also refuel these. Well, it is a very small amount, but I believe it weighs more on itself than in the Storm Lantern. So that is good for weight management. Let's pick up the teas and let's make some more water. Good. That is good. So you can see on the right of the screen that we achieve a point for this. Now it appeared again. And now it will appear again. And those stack up in here. And you level up these. I am sure almost everyone that plays this game knows about this. Okay. Let's have some more wood here. We do not have a lot. But we could break these. Also that. Okay. So we have 1 hour and 10 minutes. These should be good. Let's light up a torch and see how is the weather outside. Because if the weather is good, yes, it is, I would like to travel with the torch for these rocks and pick up if there is anything there. There is a strong possibility that we do not find anything there, because according to those crows that just flew over our head, the crows can be outside, but above the rocks I cannot see any crows. So high chance that if the corpse is not there, to not be there any loot. But we will check now and see if that is true. Okay, it should be in here. Oh, so where are the crows? Interesting. But he had nothing on him this time. Interesting that there are crow feathers, but no crows. Okay, let's change the torch. Let's also pick up that for a stick. And considering we are out here and we are not heavy, let's try and pick up some sticks if possible. It would be nice to have a little stash of sticks in the house for future use. Not a lot of them here though. Can you go up here? Apparently we can. This is just a very nice spot. Let's try and not lose this. That is very nice. Okay, let's continue. Okay. Here. Yes, we can. Great. Let's get back to the farmstead and spend the night here. And in the morning we are going to continue our looting journey. I believe the first target will be 3 strikes farmstead, and then we will go from there. Okay. Our fire went out, but the water is done.
Drop any of this gear.
That is great. Let's pick up 2 of those. And let's also leave some water here for future use. Why? Okay. Okay, so the rest I will keep. Anything else to drop? No. No. Okay. So let's head upstairs to a bed. Now here would be. Yes. Let's douse this. Let's harvest these. And we will leave the sticks in the morning in the house. Hopefully I do not forget about this. Good. Okay. Anything else to do? Not really. So let's eat and then sleep. Let's see. I don't believe we could eat that. So let's try this one. Okay, and water. Great. And let's have a 9-hour-ish sleep. Is it daylight? No, not yet. Considering that we have full health, I will later eat some of these foods. Hopefully we will not have a surprise. Okay. I will have to drop these and the sticks. So let's make our way downstairs. Okay. And here. Let's leave the sticks. All of them. Because we have the books for fire starting. Okay, anything else to leave? Okay. These two. Also, I would like to leave that and pick up the better one. And pick up one of those for now. And let's use one of those until it gets a little bit lighter. Okay, and we can do one more. Great. Let's drop back the kit and let's have a final look. Nothing else to leave, I believe. Yes. Let's have a look here if I would like to take something with me. No, these can stay here. Okay, so let's have a look outside. If it is very cold, then I will stay a little bit more inside
Survived another night.
and read a little bit. I believe I will do that, but not quite inside, but here. Okay, let's read this. Okay, and we have a very nice weather. And we have also fire starting level 2, which is great. What is that meaning? That basically we have a better chance to start the fires and the fires last 10% longer. That is very good. Let's make a fire then, because it is possible with the maglens. We will also warm up our teas here.
Come on, little fire.
And then we are going towards the 3-strike farmstead. But with warm teas
That's a good one.
in our thermos. Okay. Great. Any other teas? No. How many torches I have? Not a lot. Okay. So I believe in this case why are there crows? I would have to check. Let's pick a torch and also let's pick up the teas which we are going to put inside this one for lasting a little bit longer. And I can't remember finding any corpse here. Oh, okay. I did not see that, but it is all right. Let's head toward the 3-strikes farmstead. Let's use a tea for warming up. That treatment did not add anything. Well, that is, I believe, the biggest lie of the Long Dark. Because that tea, even if it did not cure anything in terms of diseases. It gave us warmth, it gave us water, and it gave us calories. So that tea did quite a lot of things. Also, it freed up some space in our inventory. So that is quite a lot of nothing that that tea did. Okay. I am hoping for some more sticks on the way, so I would be able that way to do a fire pretty soon, because we only have 2 torches at this point, and we need a lot more for this journey. I really like using torches every time I can, because otherwise I would have to kill a lot of wolves, and I just don't really like to do that, because even the wolf we left near the dam, I would have liked to harvest him, at least for the meat, if not even for the guts. The pelts, the wolf pelts, I think I will not use. I never used any of those, but I think it's kind of a waste to kill an animal and not harvest anything from it. But the time we left the wolf near the dam, we did not have the conditions to harvest it. So that is why I like to have the torches, so that way I avoid killing the animals. I would like these sticks also for torches. Okay. Let's see what we have in this little shed. We have a dough, but we are going to leave that for later. But we are going to make a fire here. Okay.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Great. Let's add these two and some sticks. Let's see. I think, yes, we will warm up a little bit here. So let's put down our teas. for a minute. Okay, let's have a look here. I will place also one of those, and I will eat that. So we will warm up. Great, let's have it. Okay. Hopefully we manage to take the torches. Let's put this one also. I do not want to risk that. Okay. Great. We will leave these to here. Add a stick, take a torch, and take the teas. Put them into the flask and go forward. I will have a tea a little bit later. So I didn't know this, but I can see now that the canned food does not warm you up that much as a tea. I have known that some items warm you up more than others, but I didn't know that the difference is that big. But that is good to know. Also, those canned food were not a waste, because we well benefit from the calories, and also we freed up space in our backpack, which is always good. Okay, so around here somewhere, yes, here on the right, we should see the 3 strikes farmstead. Also, I can see that we have some sort of corpse or some sort of animal here. What is that? Oh, that is a wolf. We are not going to touch that for now. Two deers. That is a lot. Oh. Ooh, that is perfect.
We'll take it.
The jerry can. And it has a lot of oil in it. That is really good. Let's refuel this. Good, good, good.
Did I say I hate
I
being
did
cold?
not
Yes,
know
I really do.
that you can find that here. Also lost some lantern fuel. That is great also. A fire book. Some wood.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, a lot of stuff here. A flare. Let's use a T. Great. Let's change the torch. Okay, I believe I could use one more tea at this point.
That didn't work.
I am not thirsty, but I am cold. Okay. So, let's see also here. Here we don't have anything. And let's continue. This way. Sorry. I looked away. So much crows. What do we have here? I believe we have a corpse. Oh, okay. That's good. A Polaroid for this area. That's great. I really like the Polaroids because they reveal, and we have another one there. They reveal quite a lot when you are mapping the Polaroid locations, and I quite like to use the Polaroids first and only then map the rest of the areas. I will take those mushrooms to replace the ones that we are used. Come on. Okay. Okay. So if we continue a lot more on this side of the map, we should encounter at a point the plane crash, where we should find some gear, and also near that we should find a basement which can also have some loot, and we should find a prepper cache, but of course one that will be empty. Let's have those cattails, and also let's have a tea that is still warm. Great. Hopefully the wind does not pick up any more than this, so our torches can survive. Okay. Yeah, we are going a little bit slow here because we are against the wind, but that is all right. we have a lot of time ahead of us. I do not want to make any big promises, but I would like to continue with this game as far as I manage in terms of days played. Actually, that is one of the reasons why I started filming it, because that could be an incentive for me to go further. I have had a lot of other saves, but at some point I get a little bit bored of them and abandon them. But this way, if I film, I think I can use that as an incentive to go a little bit further. So I had in the past games played on Stalker and on Interloper, and right before this one I had another custom game close to this one in terms of settings. The custom game I only went, I believe, around day 30 something, but the Interloper and the Stalker games, I went with those towards 150 plus days. I can't remember exactly for each one of them, but I believe I have had up to 180 days, in-game days that is, in one of them, and I believe two other with 170 or 160 days. But I always got bored of those, because at that point I have looted almost all of the maps and had the almost best gear, so there was no other goals for me there. But in this game I think I will be able to find more goals, and
My fingers feel numb.
one of those will of course be the YouTube thing. Okay. Ooh. Rifle ammunition. Okay. Let's have these sticks also. And I think I will not use any more teas, because I will get to a cabin here on the right. I cannot remember how it is called exactly. I believe, but I am not sure, this could be Dodger's cabin or something like that, but I am not sure of that. Let's see. We will take some more mushrooms.
Oh, so cold.
And then get in the cabin and warm up. And also loot what we can find here there. Good. Let's see.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
I am not expecting Draft Dodger's cabin. Yes, I was partially right. Okay. Shoes. Okay. I will, I believe, leave here some things that we do not really need for now. Also, let's leave these three. I believe, and these. Okay. I could also leave this one. Okay, let's warm up. Actually, let's... No, it's better here. Let's warm up. I wanted to verify behind the chair. Let's warm up a little bit and then go back out. Okay. How big torches we have? 49%. Let's use that. Okay. And let's do a mushroom. Hopefully the torch doesn't burn out. Good, we can do on another one. In that case. Okay. We cannot do a third one, but we will go out and make a fire to prepare those teas. Good. And do we have a book? No. That, I believe, yes. It's the one used. So I like to use books for starting a fire because they give you a higher chance to start the fire. That is the only reason for that. Okay, let's do mushroom teas. Okay, also let's take out the teas we have left and warm that up. Okay. Let's put something on the fire and Let's do one of these. Good. Let's put those there. Okay. Do that. We do not have another one. Let's see. We have a lot of water, but let's do a half-liter batch. Let's continue making the teas. Great. No. Rather this way. Great. And let's do these. We will also take some torches from this fire. And we will move further. Towards the plane. But I believe that will happen in the next episode. And for now, I will
Not sure I can carry much
end this episode here to not have a too long episode. Let's prepare these for the travel. Do we have enough torches? Not really. Let's make some more. That should be okay. And I am going to save the game here and go towards the plane crash site that way and up in the next episode. So, thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience, and I appreciate you being here. I will see you in the next episode, and have a nice life.